But however, you have to have a pure heart chakra. Your intents have to be pure. If it's poisoned with fear, you get what I'm saying? You can't use the esophagus correctly to activate the magic. Your words is the magic. Your words, I repeat, is the magic. Your words and your thoughts is the magic, because magic is short for magnetic. All right? So your thoughts vibrate, your words vibrate. A lot of you wonder why you heard the saying, okay, we speak things into existence. But then if that's the case, a lot of people sit back and say, well, if I can speak things into existence, why would I say I want $1 million that haven't happened yet? Right? How many of you have spoken, and then they don't never happen? A lot of people can relate to that, right? It's 1,200 people in class. Peace to the university. I see y'all. The reason it doesn't happen is because the heart chakra is impure and there is a lack of understanding about magic and you have no clue of what you are doing. Magic is science. If you don't have a deep understanding about herbs, what do you think sage is? You hear me that sage, please, man? What do you think sage is? A lot of people saging right now and don't have a clue about what sage really is. What do you think sage is? Sage is used in magic rituals. But what does it come from? Herbs, plants, shrubbery, which is a form of plants, and different herbs. They grow like this. Sage. This is why sage works. That's a low form of magic. Sage. When you sage in your house, I'm trying to push the negative spirits out. Your herbs. Rosemary is good when you don't feel good. Get rosemary. These are herbs. These are all little forms of magic. You could use the sage and different herbs to heal yourself, or you can use the same sage and them herbs to hurt your enemy. But what's going to make the magic work? Your words. Any spell requires your words. And what are your words? Vibration. Where is these vibrations coming from when you produce them? The esophagus. They have to pass. They come from the soul, but they have to pass through this organ called the esophagus. It's an organ. It's an organ. Right now we're talking about what is actual, what is magic. It's an organ. You can write it down all day. You can sage all day. But the most powerful spells and the most powerful form of magic is when you actually verbalize what it is your intent is. So don't look at it as verb. Don't look at it as a word. Don't look at it as a saying. Think about vibration. Think about when you say a word cat, you produce a vibration. When you say greatness, you're producing a vibration. Don't just say greatness. Start listening to the vibration when they tell you to pronounce your words. This is why they taught you to pronounce words and enunciate words. This is what syllables is all about. Each word has syllables. Grandfather. Those are syllables. Those are sounds. That's vibration. But what is that vibration passing through? Your esophagus. So we at Magic 101 right now. What is magic, class? What is magic, university? What is magic? It's science. But for magic to be activated, it has to pass through the esophagus. All right? This is the righteous way. Okay? It's a way you can activate it without having a pure heart chakra, because when it passed through the esophagus, the esophagus is connected directly to the heart chakra. So your heart chakra is dealing with your intent. And where do your intent come from? Your soul. Right? So the solar plexus and the heart chakra are like that. This is why when you look at the scale of the chakra system, it's root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart chakra. They sit right above each other, next to each other. Because to activate the magic, it has to pass through the esophagus. And the esophagus is connected directly to the heart chakra. And the heart chakra, in order for it to be fully activated or working like an engine in a car, it has to be filled with a pure fluid that is coming from the solar plexus, which is right below the heart chakra. You have to understand this to understand what magic is. Okay? And you have to understand the key to magic is words. But let's go deeper than words. Because before there was words, we always had vibration. Words is new. We taught them alphabets. We gave them an alpha beta system. That's new. That's new. But remember, because the alpha beta system, we are the alphas that gave this system to the betas, which was the human being species, because they did not have the same metaphysical advantages that we have, being 9 ether beings. Plus, when we gave them words, we didn't plan on them learning our magic anyway. We was teaching them just a communication basis. And we understood the words because all the words are made of what? Alphabets. And each alphabet is nothing but a symbol. And each letter literally has the number symbol in it. And each number can be formed into a letter. Okay? So this is why we gave them that. So it's a way for us to understand them. Right? But they can never understand the telepathy that we naturally produce. Remember that. So in the astral realms and on other planets, right, before the human beings came and before we was, conquered and before they made us fall in frequency, we communicated using telepathy and sound vibratory clicks. So before there was words, there was always vibration. That's the basis, vibration. And even now when you talk, your words carry a vibration. But it's imperative that you understand that magic can't happen without the esophagus. It has to pass through that organ. This is an organ. This is an organ. All right? And human beings being made in our image, they also have that organ. Okay? They have that organ. Now, understand that because magic consists of spells. And all spells consist of words being said. You have extra things that you can add to these spells. Herbs. Crystals. The elements, air, fire. This is why all spells and people with altars, you're going to see candles lit. Right? When you're doing candle magic, a basic spell is to light the candle, speak your intent, and then let it burn out. Right? That's all magic. But, yeah, you have the fire. That's an element. But the biggest, most important form of that spell is your actual esophagus. See? That's the biggest part of it. You actually speaking it or producing vibration, I should say. All right? So we now know, let's do a little quick review before we go into light magic and dark magic, because we just speaking about the basics right now, what magic actually is. Okay? It's science. It is the ability to be able to work within the magnetic frequencies of your realm, using your very own magnetism and electricity that you produce naturally, being an electrical being, being a luminous being, being a 9 ether being of pure energy. That's magic. Now, you have energy. Energy is separate from magic. Energy
gods and goddesses of planet God. Peace, meaning positive energy, always creates elevation. Peace to all the high vibrational human beings. Peace to the ancestors for working through me. If you wish to see this full video, please head over to our official online website, www.theuci.online, and click on the video tab. Also, you can click, the shortcut to this video is to click the link below. It will be in the pinned comment in the comment section below. You can click the link and it will take you directly to this video so that you can watch this full video. Please be sure to continue to spread the message via social media. Use the hashtags on TikTok, Rashad Jamal, hashtag free Rashad Jamal. Be sure to continue. Thank you for everyone that's donating to the university and for those who are subscribing to the online website. And to purchase official crystals, please visit the website as well. I love you all. I'll be home soon. Now we rise. I leave as I come. Ashe.